Crazy Chicken Remake. As a lifelong fan of games like Duck Hunt, this thing somewhat scratches an itch I'm not used to in the modern console era. It's got its imperfections, as well as its entertainment or replayability limitations, but it's still such a rarity that it's hard to be mad at. What you get is something akin to a single-stage, on-rails shooter with a few couch co-op options. You control the gun's sight with the left stick, and move around the stage with the right stick. With things like Easter eggs, double points, and extra time power-ups to shoot, along with the more distant birds being worth more points, this does not present like a greasy plat sort of game. In fact, some people may genuinely find the gameplay to be worthwhile fun. Where I think the game goes wrong comes down to the random nature of what's on the screen. You'll depend on fast birds and frogs for high-scoring runs, but they don't always show up in a reliable way. And with the timer so tight, most runs end up feeling like a waste of energy if you're after the Plat's 1500 points in a single round requirement. The multiplayer is also a bit lesser than you might expect. There's a mode which sees players try for the higher score while playing at the same time, but both are sharing a screen. And there's a mode where players take turns, but the other player can control the screen at all times, opening the game up to potential for cheating. Lastly, only the main player will earn trophies. In spite of mildly digging the game, I can't recommend its trophy chase to most people because of the 1500 points trophy. The rest of the list is cool at best, and a bit grindy at worst. I couldn't find a guide, but it's almost all self-explanatory. Shoot trees to make leaves drop. Try not to shoot objects or reload too soon, since that subtracts points. I shot the sky like a madman, keeping an eye out for quick birds and frogs in order to randomly get the 1500. You can also get a quick 100 points at the start of each match by shooting the 4 arms of the windmill, or 200 if you wait to shoot them until you have a score multiplier active. The far right side was my preferred place to post up, since it has the most real estate in terms of sky. You can also hear the power-up creatures enter the stage, so turn up the volume and listen close. It's a 4 for difficulty, 5 if you're someone who hates luck-based trophies. It should take about 1.5 hours to unlock the plat, assuming you don't struggle with the 1500 points trophy. I didn't think I'd manage getting that done at first, but it eventually came a few times over while I was simply enjoying the game. If they'd made your score increase for landing consecutive shots without missing, I'd wholeheartedly recommend this basic bit of old school gaming goodness. But it is what it is, which is something that won't be for everyone.